Let me tell you something, sis. For those of you ladies who are in a relationship with a man who does not have a job, he doesn't have a place to live outside of your home, and he doesn't have his own transportation. That means that he's unemployed, he's homeless, and he's transportationless. And when you met him, that was his circumstance. And after you've gotten into and forged a relationship with him, that is still the circumstance. Let me be the first to tell you ladies that there's a difference between a male and a man. Now, we're going to talk about gender because he does have a penis, okay? That is the only thing that makes him a male. That's not a man, okay? A man takes care of his responsibilities. A man does not live off of a woman, depend on a woman to supply his every need, to support him, to do all of those things, okay? That's not alpha. That's feminine, okay? A male, that's somebody who you can't claim on your taxes. You can't file on your taxes, but they're dependent, okay? That's more like a child, but a grown one. More like a grown boy. Too many of you are in relationships and you're putting them in a category of men, but they're not men. And then let me also say this, a man who is in love with you, who, loves you, adores you, who's really seriously committed to you, your children, and if you don't have children, just to you, let me be the first to say that man will go above and beyond to not only provide for you, but to protect you. And a lot of times he'll put your needs above his, in certain situations, as it calls, especially when you're all under one roof. Okay. If you find yourself much too often, you waking up and you going to bed, you're mad, you're sad, you're upset, you're angry, some along the way because of, you've lost time, you're becoming a little bit bitter, you're feeling confused, you're feeling tormented by the day. You know what I mean? And for many more of you women who have been mentally, emotionally, and physically abused in this relationship with what you thought was a man who happens to be a grown boy, what I refer to as a male. And this is basically due to poor judgment in character, not being really clear in what the role of a man is and what you're looking for before you choose to forge a relationship with the man. Okay? This all happens because you've opened up your home, you've opened up your heart, as well as your legs to a male, a grown boy, instead of a man. Because had you been in a relationship with a man, yes, he's going to have his flaws. Yes, there's going to be some shortcomings. However, you'll be more willing, a man who's in love with you, who wants to be with you, who adores you, will be more willing to compromise some things, to change some things about himself, even if that's not particularly what he wants to do, but in order to be able to make it work with you, that would be done. But for this reason, you're beginning to, you're experiencing the total opposite. And now you're just feeling completely distraught. See, here's the thing. Now y'all arguing. You're, every other day, you're attacking his manhood because he's not providing, he's not protecting, he's not giving you the assistance that you thought that for some odd reason that you would actually receive, when in actuality, he didn't come with those qualities. I don't even know why you would expect those qualities. I understand progression, but you get those with people who are growing, not with people who are stagnant. And then here you are, you mad and you upset now because he making excuses and ain't making no financial contributions. You finding yourself each and every week, you're drained. He's draining you emotionally, he's draining you mentally, and definitely draining you financially. You were doing good before you met him. And now every time you look around, he borrowing money. He needs something for this and that. And you have children to provide for. You have your own needs. You have your own desires, your own dreams and goals that you're working toward. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it very difficult. And it becomes a strain because now here you have a whole nother grown child to take care of. Only difference is that you're intimate, and you're having relations with them.